Prop 50 isn't about fairness or reform. It's about locking in power for the political elites in Sacramento.
Oh boy. Sacramento? So you're under the impression that Prop 50 has something to do with local state politics here in California, yeah? See, normally I just give people the benefit of the doubt on this app. I just assume that the average user has heard the misinformation somewhere and come on this app to make a video to parrot that misinformation, not knowing it's incorrect. But that's not the case with you, is it, Priya? No. See, you have actually been on Fox News, an invited guest as a political commentator, which means you are patient zero. You are one of the people who are deliberately spreading disinformation for the average user on apps like this to go out and then parrot on social media. So, now that we know who we're dealing with and that you are purposefully spreading disinformation, let's continue the fact check.
It eliminates voter accountability, kills competitive districts, and throws out the Independent Redistricting Commission that gave you a voice.
The Independent Commission did not give us a voice. That wasn't the point of the Independent Commission. We don't get to decide who sits on the commission. They're chosen at random. They randomly select 8 names, and then those 8 people, they select the next 6. And then they sit on the Independent Commission. We get no say.
If this passes, your district is locked. Your vote, practically meaningless. The same politicians will stay in power for decades. No accountability, no change.
Decades? Decades? Let's see, it's 2025 right now. The next census is in 2030, and then the commission takes back over to redraw those lines after that. So, no, you're having a trouble with the concept of the passage of time. That's not decades. That's a little less than 5 years. Also, whether your district lines are drawn by the Independent Commission or they're drawn by the California State Legislature as proposed in Proposition 50 for the next 5 years, your districts are locked regardless. They only change once every 10 years. So that's a fear-mongering phrase and tactic that is true regardless of who draws the lines. You guys are really bad at this.
So if you care about any issue, your taxes, your schools, your future, you need to care about this, because if Prop 50 passes, your voice in California politics disappears.
This has nothing to do with California politics. This has nothing to do with your schools. This has nothing to do with your taxes in California. Proposition 50 is to counteract what Texas is doing on the federal level. Proposition 50 has zero effect on statewide elections here in California. It only matters in the United States House of Representatives. Texas is trying to artificially grab 5 extra seats. California is trying to offset their cheating. That's it. Plain and simple, black and white. It's a very simple concept that this overcomplication that the MAGA are trying to do is why no one buys it. So if you ever see a video like Priya's here and you're confused about Prop 50, just read the ballot. Read the ballot that was sent to you in the mail. Don't listen to people like her. They're trying to intentionally misrepresent what's going on, and they're trying to scare you into voting no. Just read it. I promise you it's not that complicated. Now, tomorrow is Election Day, November 4th. So if you haven't already voted by mail, make sure you have a plan to vote in person at the polls tomorrow. And bring a friend. Bring 2 friends and vote yes on Prop 50.